You are so much more powerful than you believe. This whole process of being a warrior sucks. And you need to stop being a warrior and start being a champion and start realizing that you're winning a fight for your life out of the Intractable Brain Fight Club. It sucks. Nobody knows about the Intractable Brain Fight Club except the Intractable Brain Fight Club. Like, if you are uncontrollable, if you are not controlled, people forget what it's like. So it's this hell where you're constantly fighting this invisible guy that's just really yourself. And it's a hell that nobody really wants to be in. So make sure you are the hero in your story, because if you're not the hero of this story, who is? What is your story? What are you doing with your life? Be a champion in your own life and take it back. Be victorious. Be the mighty fighter, the Spartan warrior, like in the whole aspect of Viking, always fighting, the whole prospect of moving forward and gaining ground. This is how you stop being a warrior and become a champion, as you learn to fight better. And it's the whole process. If you don't really fight epilepsy, you fight your desire to do the wrong thing that will give you epilepsy. That is the true battle, is fighting yourself and understanding that it's that you don't know why, you don't have the tools yet, but you can when you do have the tools. And you can get them anywhere, you can research them. It takes a while. I mean, I went to acupuncture school for 4 years after completing several other years of school. I also did the military for 4 years, where I got out and I learned meditation and I learned yoga, and I fixed my L5 S1 back injury that they were kicking me out of the army over. So I have decades of experience of figuring out who I am so that I can be the best version of myself. So you can do this too. It's just a little bit of work, and since it's taken me all these years to get here, I know a shortcut, and you can totally do this. It's super easy once you get the hang of it. You just do a little work. You got to let yourself repair, because nerves repair at about 1 millimeter a day. It doesn't mean your old nerves come back. It means new nerves grow back. So you can recreate neural pathways to old memories. You can create neural pathways to functioning in the way that your body works, but it takes work and effort, and you have to make sure you're doing it right, because there's a lot of things that will get in the way, and you have to make sure, if that's what you want, you have to do it exactly right. You have to avoid all of these things. They're going to ruin your brain health and your brain development. There are studies, there's research out here about the whole process of neuroregeneration. You can heal your brain, and there's a lot of studies about doing it with meditation and facilitating it with other things like diet. So make sure you're eating right, you need to move right, and you need to make sure that you're enjoying your day as best as you can, because when you are not stressed out and when you're not out of pain, when you're able to relax a little bit, that's when your body's able to heal. It doesn't matter how many drugs or whatever you take, if you can't address the shock and the trauma that's going in your body, you're not going to be in a state that's going to heal very fast. It's really slow. You can't absorb your food, you can't absorb your drugs, you can't absorb your nutrients, you can't absorb things right. When you're trying to fight, that's the one thing, is your blood flow goes to your heart and lungs. It's easy to get a panic. It's easy to get flustered. It's easy to get confused and angry. It's easy to start lashing out at everybody around you. It's just really easy, but that's not the easy way. You're supposed to be able to figure out how to stop doing that to yourself, because you can. And you need to, because if you don't, life's just going to get worse. And I'm pretty sure you don't want your life to get worse. So